Are we going? Are
Yeah,
we?
we're going. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Hey, Oracle. You're supposed to be some kind of Oracle, I hear. Anyway, there's that that nutsack uh, thief that calls himself Deadpool sucking up everybody's screen. So I had to pop my head out and tell everybody about, it's all really about the bread pool because bread can't die either. It'll never go away thanks to mold.
Well, hello, boys and girls.
Hi.
What a wonderful day it is
What?
today in our money-based economy. Well, sit back and relax and get ready for the guy who's about to ruin everything.
Oh, it's not
I'm
lit.
puzzled. Are you really seriously suggesting that Jesus Christ was a mushroom?
Wayne, Jesus was a mushroom Roberts.
Yes. You are dealing with a secret cult, a secret society.
Welcome
Can't do it.
to Waning Interest.
Can't do it. Welcome to Breadstool, Waiting Interest Podcast. No, wait a minute. Welcome to Waiting Interest Podcast number 156. What is that in Swahili?
156.
Like I said, July 23rd. God damn, it's hot under here. 2024, the Babbling Dabbler. It smells click on the internet. The Pinball Brain, your favorite machine. It's like a diary book, but not a stale or coherent. Or if Mikey Mouse from the Goonies played a lot of bareback leapfrogging. Then there was some relief called Susie and Wayne.
Plop in the fizz.
That's right. Anyway, we are we're live on Facebook, YouTube, and the Rumble. And there's also the Patreon if you want to be a whip, part of the pack. And if you don't want to do the Patreon thing, there is a PayPal link that you go straight to because the whip is all donation driven. That is it. There are no commercials except for the stuff that we love and babble about. Like Breadstool. I'm hearing good things, and I'm of course believing that they're all lies. With that movie that they've made where they're trying to make this comeback, and once again, the only way to come back is with Breadstool. But they leave Breadstool, and they gotta have that nutsack who's thief Deadpool, Ryan Reynolds, billionaire. Why do you want to watch another billionaire? Why, hey, you got anything? Because I'm running out of shit.
I just want to apologize for being late. We were waiting for Breadstool to rise.
If I could see the screen and had control of the mouse and actually had eyes in this, I'd play some kind of drop. But damn. But Breadstool's taken over. He doesn't. He doesn't. He don't. He don't need no drop.
You're going to pass out eventually under there.
It is really, really warm. What was I saying? Shit. What was I saying?
So it should be.
Something about pulling everything out of my ass, literally. What?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, a little bit of that.
That's what it was.
But I call it coffee.
Mm-hmm.
What else? Oh, we are gonna stay. Yeah, it's gonna be it is sort of a movie night anyway because we have gonna be babbling about Mr. Michael Biehn. We're gonna watch. We're gonna finish the Last Hand watch party with episode six.
Mm-hmm.
The finale, the finale cliffhanger. I think it's pretty funny and one of the best parts in it. I'm sleeping through half of it, I think. What else? Do we have a game tonight?
No, but we could.
Yeah. So it's just I should cut holes in the eyes of this, but you got to go all the way and not have that. More like what was the other guy? Who's the other guy with dead in his name?
With dead.
Not dead. What am I saying? Shit. The blind one. What the fuck is his name again? The lawyer.
Oh,
character.
Shoot. Yes.
Netflix.
I don't. Yes, I know.
The
I don't
devil.
remember. Yes, Daredevil?
Daredevil.
Okay.
Jesus Christus. I wonder if he makes appearance in the movie. See, I can't read this. It's really tough.
I
Can you
think
hear me clear?
I think you lost an eye.
I did?
Yeah, I
No
think you
wonder I
lost
can't
an eye.
fucking see. My eye.
Mm, yep.
Shit. Well, that explains everything. Whew. Oh, hi.
Hi.
Oh, boy, that was fucking dumb. That's what I do.
Mm,
Where did I lost? When you
yeah,
say
I don't know. It was there 1 second and then it was gone.
and then it was gone. Kind of like my penis. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, we gotta split this. Yeah. Oh, that was another thing. This might be.
I hit my wine glass.
Yeah, this might be also turn into an intervention for Dr. Seuss. So we gotta write a few jokes so you and Juan Jess can go to the local open mic. Man, and I ain't even drinking. I thought the coffee would keep me fired. That hurt my elbow, by the way.
More coffee.
Yeah, yeah, we gotta write some jokes. That would be fun. So you guys can go and get up there and do it. And then you have a story to tell on another
Oh
podcast.
yeah.
I mean, a completely different podcast, not this one.
So what kind of coffee are you drinking?
What is it? It's chock full of nuts, baby.
Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be?
That's right. What do I have? Oh, there it is. Of course. Oh, I said Michael Biehn, right? I talked about we're gonna have. What'd you say? Shit. That's. Why you gotta do that shit? Thought it was funny that a couple. I don't know how many whips back, and I had that little rant about celebrities and their podcasts, and then fucking he's got a new podcast of his own called what is it? Just Fooling About.
Okay.
And I actually watched it because fucking Stanhope is his first guest, and there was a thing, and there's a part in there where Doug says that yes, there should be a Michael Biehn Appreciation Day.
Yeah. That'd be cool. I'm sorry. Let me
No,
move this cup.
actually, it's great timing.
I
If
put
only-
it over here, but I
if-
gotta put it over here. Uh-huh.
It'd be great if it was like a dolphin game and I had that recording somewhere else. I can go back and go grab that, and just every time Michael Biehn Appreciation Day. Whenever I say day, go ding, hit your cup. Do it again.
All right,
Hit
go
it right
ahead.
now. Michael,
Wait, oh sorry, hold on.
you're definitely.
I was
not a-
holding the cup. It's gotta be on the table.
You ain't no drummer, that's for sure.
All right.
Michael Biehn Appreciation Day. It was too late.
Damn it.
You got to basically hit it as soon as it's like right as I'm saying that, right on that D. You know,
On the D, I know.
that's what I didn't bring in.
What?
But yeah, Michael Biehn Appreciation Day.
Oh my god, no, it doesn't do it, really?
You're terrible. Oh shit! I almost put the wrong one in there.
And I'm Cuban. I should know how to play the conga.
Oh. Dick, Jesus, woman.
Is it Dick?
You and the dick, Jesus, woman. Anyway, if I could say that, I pulled the wrong one, but what the hell was it saying? The D. Why did it get into you and the dick again?
Because I'm supposed to hit this on the D.
That's right. Oh, that's right. It was all about the D. I forgot it's all about the fucking D. I hit play.
Is it Dick? It
I did
is.
it. I did. I hit play.
Is it Dick?
See?
Oh my God, that's on the internet forever, Wayne. Ever.
Forever.
Is it Dick?
Michael Biehn Appreciation Day.
Oh shit. I wasn't ready for that one. Or the one before. Or the one before.
one before. Think of it that way when you hit the. There you go. When you hit it, when you hit that cup.
Smash those motherfuckers into junk.
Right on Michael Biehn Appreciation Day.
Did it work? Was it okay?
It had more of a thud. God, I'm hating this. It had more of a thud. And it was
You know
a little.
what? Maybe
And it was
because
a
it was on
little
my. What was it?
late.
Too flat. Oh, late.
It was.
Does that sound better? Listen, wait. Because now
Listen.
it's on my it's on my mouse pad now. I think that's the difference. If I have it on my desk, it sounds flat, but here it has resonance, doesn't it?
Not that time. No, it's just hitting with a thud. But something you did that was just right. Is it empty now, or did you fill it up? Is that what
Well,
it
I
is?
did drink some of it, so that could be why. Maybe I have to hit it lower, like closer to the nutsack.
Closer to the nuts.
There you are. Oh, so
what is
yeah, I'm gonna
this?
go. You want me to go? This is Michael Bihn's X page. I didn't
Nuts.
know he was in Greece.
Get the fuck out! I didn't know either.
Oh my God. There he is right there. That's him.
Some bitch. See,
Yep.
told you the whip was educational.
He played basketball with Danny Zuko.
More balls.
So yeah, this is his X page. Let's see if he's got anything current. Let me go all the way up to the top here.
Whoops. Didn't mean to do that.
So,
Yeah, I did.
Oops. All right, so this is his page. Alien slaying, cyborg destroying, zombie fighting, gunslinging dad.
Isn't that crazy that he doesn't even have 10,000 followers?
You know, and
Well,
he hasn't posted anything since 2023, almost a year ago.
Wait, this can't be right, because I thought he posted about the new podcast.
All right, let's see if maybe
This can't
that's
be right.
just like a maybe it's, how do you suppose that's BEI?
Biehn.
Sorry.
There's no need for apologies.
See, there's no verified one.
Go to Stanhope's page. I don't know. I know it's on. He put it up on Facebook and Instagram. That's where I saw it.
Hey, look.
See, there you go. And he said most
Yeah,
fun
it's-
podcast maybe ever. Is that the right one?
Yeah. That's the page we
is?
were on. See, 8,261
Well,
followers.
Doug is known to put the wrong stuff up too. He's not the best at that shit. So, well, I mean,
Well,
there it
here.
is.
Oh,
There
here
it
we go.
is.
Being
But
real.
see,
Yeah, it's
but
the same one.
why? But why wasn't it on his page though? There, right there. No, if you go down the next
Yeah,
one,
this.
there it is.
Yeah, this one here. Oh, damn it. Sorry. This right here. Yeah, with the. Yeah,
But
why wasn't that on his? Oh, I don't know. Let's go to see if maybe this one works. No. Oh, that is so weird.
Keep going down,
Oh.
and on the page too. There it is.
Oh, there it is. Yep. Oh, cool. I gotta watch that.
And then yeah, so it's we're doing our and then there Doug said that Doug, during the podcast, he says that there should be a Michael Biehn Appreciation Day. They're neighbors as well. Because the reason they're hanging out now, they've hung out for the last couple of years, is Biehn and his wife bought a place in Bisbee, and where Doug lives, Van Dyke Street. That's where Doug lives. I can't remember the number. He tells people that
He
everybody
gives out his address.
Everybody knows his address.
Oh my God.
I don't. I can't, something Van Dyke Street. I can't remember. Anyway, so he said that there should be that, and I can't remember where the conversation went. I got distracted, but anyway, I figured we'll just do it for him. We'll start the Michael Biehn Appreciation Day. And I sent you some of the pics. What are the pics?
Yeah, I do have pics here. Hold on.
Did you pull any of from your favorites?
Well, I did pull the Grease ones because I had no clue that. Oh,
Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
I had no clue he was in Grease.
I had no idea Hacksaw Jim Duggan was on Twitter.
Everybody's on Twitter. Yeah, he's got. See, he post. That's where I got the Grease picture. That's
hilarious. And he kind of looks in that picture. He kind of looks like what's his name? Who did the second one, Grease 2? I forget that actor's name.
Oh yeah, I know who you're talking about too. Let me see if there was another. Well, there's also this.
Oh, him and Stanhope.
Him and Stanhope playing tennis.
Unmute it. I can't hear it.
Let's see. Can you hear it?
No. This is going well. Doug in a tank. Hilarious. Doug playing tennis. Hilarious.
That's the best tennis outfit ever. With his do-rag. No, you know what it is? I didn't share sound on this screen.
That's great.
Sorry, I didn't know we were going to play videos.
You knew you were going to pull that up. What are you talking about?
Oh, damn it.
And we're playing episode 6 of The Last Stand.
Well, no, but that's on a different window. Okay.
Oh. That's right. You have like a screen there like your NSA. You have screens like your NSA.
I have 3 screens. All right, hold on. We're going to stop this one.
Did you see that?
Share it again.
Did you see that? That a couple of people sent it to me. That Instagram. I don't know if it's on Twitter too or whatever. That one, where the guy that basically has chicken arms. He only has like. It only goes to here, and then he has like one finger on each, so it's kind of like chicken arms, and he's eating fast food.
No. Oh my God.
What the hell? He's eating all his shit, and he's also, it seems like, I think he might be a dwarf as well, or a little person, whatever they call it.
Mm-hmm.
And anyway, the funniest part to me is, of course, there's a part where he taps the thing with that one finger, and it's like a duck. Tut, 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 tut. I know anybody watching this has got to have seen it. But the funniest part is, of course, you're looking at it going, what's up with this? This is wild. And he's just going through eating with his own, he's doing everything. And it also reminds me of the head joke, especially when he does the whole thing with the straw, with his, he does this whole thing. When Head goes to the bar, give me a beer. Now put a straw in it. Now put the straw in my mouth. Now get the cigarettes out of my collar. Now put one in me mouth. Anyway, the actual funniest part to me about the video is behind him. There are it looks like 7 different screens like around this one thing. Like he's an editor or something. Fucking, wait a minute. How does he work that goddamn mouse? But that was, you're looking at that going, oh, wow, this is wild. Poor dude. I'm like, look behind him. Look at all those screens. Looks like in The Dark Knight at the end when Morgan Freeman's watching all the screens that he didn't want. We can listen into everything. Anyway, because
The guy you were talking about. So what is he? He just eats on the screen with his nubs. Is that what he does?
Yeah, he's chowing down.
Okay.
Here, I'll look
Wow.
for it while you.
So I have Doug up. All right. Let me unmute. There we go.
Where
Does
was
it
I
cover
going?
your bald spot?
Yes.
Do you got it tightened back?
No, I don't have
Got
a
your
tie.
glasses on? Let me see your muscles after the. Can you tell me a joke? You don't need. Can you be funny for me?
I think I'm going to be funny on the court, sir.
Make me laugh. You don't need knock knock jokes.
Let's get going.
All right.
I bet every comedian gets the same thing when people meet them. Can you tell me a joke?
I cannot fucking believe he said that. I cannot believe he said that. Who sent me that damn thing? It's Michael Biehn Appreciation Day.
Oh, damn.
Almost. It's Michael Biehn Appreciation Day. There you go. That was a good one. Who sent me that damn thing so I can forward it to you? Oh, put the screen back up there, Waynes.
I'm just trying to see if there's anything else.
Well, yeah, it's something to do while I'm doing what I'm doing.
He's got clips of stuff. This is Tombstone. Let's see.
You've got to be careful with some of that, you know?
Once Ringo runs his outfit, God have mercy.
Michael Biehn has been exactly Byronic as Johnny Ringo.
Well, this, I think, is the best role that I've had in a long time. It's written beautifully, and the character is very dark, very complex.
You smell that, Bill? Smells like someone died.
By this time, Johnny was about 35 or 36 and could kind of see the law coming. His type of gunfight, it was beginning to be a thing of the past. I think he realized it, drank a lot. He's got a lot of problems that stem from his religion growing up in a really hardcore religious family. And he's really a tragic figure as far as I'm concerned.
Look, darling, Johnny Ringo, the deadliest pistolier since Wild Bill, they say.
The way the script is written, there's a lot of people talking about Ringo, how crazy he is. And as an actor, if I have the rest of the cast telling the audience how dangerous I am, then I don't have to walk around with a chip on my shoulder. You know, the worst thing to do when you're playing a bad guy is to play a bad guy. You're playing who you are, and your actions kind of speak for themselves, and people can decide whether those are bad actions or not bad actions.
I found myself watching this confrontation between Michael Biehn and Val. I just wanted to say, well, good for you, because I felt the choices that were sort of being made on a kind of from microsecond to microsecond were so sophisticated and so dead on, you know, that it was really a pleasure to be there. Then you turn around and it's your line. You go, oh yeah, sorry fellas, I was watching y'all.
I think every actor in the show has got their mustache or their beard, which a lot of people wore back then. And the wardrobe is really pretty exciting and different than a lot of Westerns. I think it kind of sticks with us when we're off the set, too.
Great movie.
Yeah, I love that movie.
Everybody does. It's cool. I can't recall anybody ever, anybody saying anything bad about that fucking movie. I sent you that dude. I don't remember I sent it to your Facebook Messenger. Because that's where it was for me. But
Okay.
see, there's where I know. See, so get it ready so you can pull it up here. What was I saying?
See.
Shit. Fuck, what was I saying? Oh, like, see, totally different thing for me. Where like, it's one of those where I just can't wait to see. I can't wait for Val to be on screen. And you know, everybody's great, but I really what's the Kurt Russell line? You gonna you gonna do something or just stand there and bleed? But you just can't wait for Val to come on screen, as opposed to the Doors movie, where
Yeah.
unfortunately he's in every fucking scene, and I can't even watch the goddamn thing. It popped up on YouTube for free for me. I'm like, don't recommend, please. And then and then a couple of things with Oliver Stone talking about it. No, yeah, Jesus. And then you got Aliens. He's known for as Hicks, and he wasn't even in Aliens. He wasn't even the original actor to play Hicks. It was James Remar, who was in 48 Hours as Gans, the bad guy in 48 Hours, and then went on to play Dexter's stepfather. The ghost of you saw Dexter, right? Hello?
I'm here. I'm sorry. Something was playing. Did you hear that or no?
No, I didn't hear anything.
Okay, good.
Okay, I didn't know you heard me. I'm like, am I talking to my phone?
I could hear you in the background, but I
Right.
could not hear you talking. Anyway, I'm sorry.
Oh no, I was just telling you that he was not. Michael Biehn was not originally Dwayne Hicks in Aliens. It was originally James Remar, and there's actually a shot. There's a wide shot when they're inside. Soldiers looking around, and it's actually the back of James. It's not Michael. They had to recast because apparently Remar had a little drug problem. So Cameron got on the phone and hey, can you do this? And he had to jump on a plane, and it was shot in I think it was in England. So he had to jump across the Atlantic. I forget. I almost said Pacific. No, I wasn't. I was going to say Arctic. And pick right up, and because he's not as big as then they had no time to redo the wardrobe, so he just put on, did used what Remar had, but he added some stuff to it. I think I don't know if the heart was his or if that was something else, if that was already there. Anyway, but he wasn't even, and it's one of his iconic roles, and he wasn't. He was. It was a. They'd already been shooting before he even got the gig, and then of course, it's just so funny. We'll go back and watch the original, and then watch that.
Smash those motherfuckers into junk. Smash those motherfuckers into junk.
I don't remember what I fell asleep watching, but because it just keeps rolling to stuff, I woke up to. It was in the middle of Terminator Genesis yesterday. And immediately I'm like, man, I didn't want to be nauseous in the morning. That movie fucking sucks so bad. And, and nothing against Jai Courtney, but you ain't Kyle Reese. That was not a good choice of casting. It didn't matter because the whole fucking thing sucked anyway. It is absolutely, it reminds you of everything else. It just keeps getting worse and worse every time they try to make it better. That's why I'm a little worried about the Wolverine, Deadpool, breadstool Wolverine. But
I can't bring this guy up. I can't get into Facebook on here. It won't let
can
me.
you forward it to yourself to somewhere else?
I did. I emailed it.
Nothing. We
No,
can't get the chicken wing.
I log into Facebook and then it wants me to use an authenticator app and
I thought that was going to be an easy thing. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
yeah, let me see if he's on Twitter because I can get on Twitter.
Anyway, it's so and they had with that Genesis and all these other movies, they've had better the technology to make for the special effects to be better and everything, and still it's fucking garbage compared to the OG, which even with that stop motion, Jason the Argonauts type claymation sort of parts with the with the Terminator walking at the end. It's still, you can look past it because everything else is practical and real, and everybody's so fucking good in it. And Paul Winfield with the fucking cigarettes.
Mm-hmm.
You got a cigarette? And apparently the story, Lance Henriksen was it originally because he was friends with Cameron, and when he was selling the whole thing, and he walked into some place all dressed up and all weird. I don't remember that. Nah, I don't know why I even bothered telling that because I can't remember the whole fucking thing. It doesn't matter. But I did. But I recently rewatched a couple of times. I think I'd mentioned it, the original Terminator, and it was just, I don't know, it's just so fucking good. Don't make me mess you up, man. Rick Rossovich. I worked with a lady for a little while who looked like she was Ginger, looked like the actress that played Ginger. She was very thankful when I said, you know who you remind me of. She's like, no, I don't know the name. Blah blah. She couldn't think of it. And when I showed her a picture, it's like, oh, thank you. That Ginger character was a perfect thing of the 80s, and the answering machine. And I mean, that's the other thing, is that because it's from 84, those old things that we grew up with, all the stuff that you don't find in movies anymore. The
what? Hey, there you go.
Oh, Michael Biehn Appreciation Day. I'm just babbling on and on, trying to get to what was that? When she bites him in the car. It's like, Terminators don't feel pain. I do. Don't do that again.
I have to watch that again.
Or when he's in the after the cops get him, and she's watching with the doctor and Paul Winfield and Lance Henriksen when they're watching the tape of interrogating Reese, and he's asking the questions about the time travel thing. He's like, well, how come blah blah blah, and the way he just goes, I didn't build the fucking thing. I mean, you can't deliver that line any better. It is just so perfect. Why am I talking to you? It's just so fucking good. And that's why, I mean, that's, you take away, just take away his performance, just make that a little more bleh in the movie. It sinks lower. I don't think it's going to hold up. I mean, the fucking dude crushed it. Absolutely crushed it. Just like he did with Hicks. Eat this. And it, Johnny Ringo. Stanhope's telling him, he's like, dude, I did my homework on you, and when we get to be friends, I look at your IMDb page. How many times have you died in a movie? Michael didn't even know. It's like 29 times.
Oh,
I think
wow.
he said. I think it was 29. Navy SEALs being one, of course. Oh, well, shit. All the ones that we've mentioned, except for Aliens.
Right. He died in Tombstone.
Well, I guess he does die. Well, he
Right?
Alien, he does die because he dies at the beginning of 3.
He doesn't die in Greece. Go ahead.
You sure?
I don't know. It was a pretty serious basketball game, so maybe.
One of those pink ladies might have smothered him. little.
During that dance where the guy lays on the floor and the girl dances over him. Could have been there. Did you watch Grease?
Oh yeah, I just don't. Okay. I don't know it as well as girls do.
I've seen it 100 times.
The fuck was I just gonna say? Oh, Neil Blow, the guy that did Chappie. The movie Chappie and District 9. He was supposed to a few years ago, and it was a go. And Bean talks about it, I think, on that Michael Rosenbaum's podcast where it was a go. Something happened where Ridley Scott decided to do Prometheus or whichever one the hell that was. But it was gonna be a thing where basically like Alien 3 didn't happen, and Hicks and Newt actually survived, and there's a bunch of artwork that's out. They had sketches, storyboards, where you can see where from the burns, from the acid, from Aliens, and it fell through, and they didn't do it. So, it's God damn, that's one of those where why did you let that get away? That could have been so fucking good. But then again, I'm a little worried about their acting abilities, because both of them actually I can't stand them as actors anymore. No offense, Michael, but you're not. There's a big difference. Or just like Sigourney Weaver in Avatar, doesn't it seem like, wait a minute, this is actually acting. This isn't good. This isn't good. And I hate saying that, but you can see it. Everything else that she's ever done, from just fucking, it's not acting, it's reacting, it's real. But Avatar, ugh.
Oh yeah, I didn't see Avatar.
Yeah, I think you're supposed to get better and better, especially, I don't know, a lot of them do. Like Anthony Hopkins still murders. Picard, Patrick Stewart always murders. Anyway, I don't get it. Too much money. That's what it. No, because that can't be the whole thing. Because those guys got a lot of money too. I don't know. Whatever. What was it? The other thing.
I don't
what
know.
Was it the other thing? Michael Biehn Appreciation Day. Michael Biehn Appreciation Day. There it was. Because I just have to drag out the day. Michael Biehn there. Is that enough on him? Oh, did we? Oh,
Want to see more pictures, or?
Well, you said you had pulled up some stuff too, so
I have a
I was
couple,
waiting for
yeah.
that screen to come up. But in the meantime, see some Stanley.
Stanley.
What's up, homeboy? I just want to see him run, because they're funny. And then what's her name? What have I named her? Oh, Faker. The Faker what? I'm scratching myself. No, you're not. No,
Oh, you
not.
dirty bitch.
Such a liar. Don't you hate when deer lie? Don't you hate when deers lie?
She's a phony.
Yeah.
So these are the ones you sent me.
Some great screenshots, eh?
Yeah.
Him and his shotgun.
Is this from Alien?
Aliens.
Z.
Yep.
Okay. And then we got that one.
And that's from the interrogation scene from Terminator. Yeah. Why am I talking to you? I didn't build the fucking thing.
All right. And then we got this one. Yeah, we know that one.
See, the thing with one of the things that I don't like in a lot of westerns is they don't mess with it. Not enough actors do enough to where the makeup, they don't fuck up their teeth, because their teeth were not that great back then. When you like watching Young Guns, and the guy's smiles, like, get the fuck out of here. Charlie Sheen, almost nobody had teeth like that back then, did they? I don't know.
I don't think so.
But it's always better. Like with Deadwood, remember in Deadwood, there's a lot more. You see more where they did stuff where they made it a little more like that. Or it's one of those things. Like another one that sticks out is like when a fist fight or whatever. Somebody gets hit in the eye. They got a black eye, but the white of their eye is
still
as white as yeah.
Yeah.
They'd be all red in there, man.
Mm-hmm. Well, now they have really cool contacts and stuff, so.
I've worn a lot of, I had to put a lot of makeup on before, but I've never had to put anything in my eyes. My eyes. My eyes.
There he is again. Grease.
Now, who's the dude on the left?
Who knows? I don't know.
What about his nose? You shouldn't say that stuff. That's mean. He does kind of have a beak, doesn't he?
Yeah, and then I didn't know he was in The Mandalorian.
Mm-hmm. Well, that show sucks.
I haven't seen it.
That was the first episode. Also, that episode he did was one where the first one with Ahsoka. Before this Ahsoka series.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that sounds funny, don't it? Ahsoka series. Ahsoka series sucks. That's what I heard. Anyway, I haven't watched that fucking shit.
Yeah, and then
Michael Biehn Appreciation Day.
I have to put it on the table or else I can't do it here. So it doesn't work.
Thud.
Yeah, so here.
Kind of like most whips.
Oh, where'd it go?
I don't know. What did you do?
Which
one were you looking for? Were you looking for the
It's right
underwear
here.
pick? Oh,
He
look
looks
at
like
that shit.
Leif Erikson here.
Leif Garrett.
Garrett Erickson.
Leif Erikson was an actor, but that's an older guy.
Leif Garrett. Yeah, Leif
Or
Garrett.
was that a woman? Was it a woman?
Yeah, but he looks like that guy from the 70s. Maybe he was going for that.
Everybody wanted to look like Leif Garrett or who's the other one? Sean Cassidy. That's what he looks like. He looks
Cassidy.
Yeah. And
who was the Partridge Family guy?
David.
David,
Yeah.
that dude. Yeah.
Cassidy.
David Cassidy. Okay.
Oh, see, there it is. There's Bean right there with right there in the middle. That's inside of you, Michael Rosenbaum. That was pretty good. Anyway, but he's got his own podcast. He just started fooling about. It's on YouTube. Stanhope is his first guest, and they play some of Stanhope's bits, little chunks. He played from No Refunds, the trying to go to sleep sober. You ever try that? Go sleep sober. And that's when the carnival kicks in. When that bit apparently is also where Marilyn Manson and Johnny Depp fell in love with him, seeing that bit on Michael Biehn Appreciation Day. What the hell is that there where he looks like a zombie up there in the corner?
Hidden in the woods. Hey, why won't it show the whole picture? Oh,
you got to click on it, I believe.
Maybe I have to do this. It might take me to some wormhole.
No, it should. There you go.
Hidden in the Woods. That's from 2016. Wow.
Man, he looks like my uncle.
Jesus.
What is it? Nah. What is he? Is he like? Is it just? Is he a zombie? I can't. You got to punch.
Oh,
him.
it's the remake. Shit. Hold on. Remake of a Chilean horror movie. Hidden stars Michael Biehn as Oscar Crocker.
Oscar Crocker. Oh man, there's something when you look down and what's my character's name? You're reading it on the page. Oscar Crocker. It would only say Oscar though.
He's an abusive drug dealer raising two daughters. Yeah. He's not only a drug dealer, he's also an alcoholic and somewhat psychotic.
Somewhat?
Somewhat. I don't know. You're either psychotic or you're not.
Right.
It's kind of like when Andrew Dice Clay says you either suck dick or you don't.
You either suck dick or you do not suck dick.
Yeah, somewhat psychotic? No, there's no such thing. Oh my gosh. So what is it called again? Hidden. I gotta look for that. Because, yeah. Well, that's blood. I thought it was like, his face was all like veiny, kind of like I guess like a zombie.
That's what I thought too
No.
from a distance.
Yeah, no, but it's blood.
But I'm obviously fucking blind.
So yeah, I don't know about this movie. It's
Me
pretty
either.
old. It's old on Michael Biehn Appreciation Day.
Bean.
Oh, Bean, sorry. Where's your ding? You don't have a
Where's
ding.
my? Oh. Oh.
Yes.
Oh, you said ding.
Oh my god. All right.
What's next there?
Did we appreciate him enough?
I think he killed enough good time for the whip.
45 minutes.
Why
All right,
am I
what?
talking to you?
To me?
I need to see Sarah Connor.
Oh. What is anniversary? It jumps. Anniversary?
Oh no, unnecessary.
Oh. I thought it was like an unbirthday. You know how there's unbirthdays in Alice in Wonderland? So anniversaries, I'm sure they have those there too.
I have to rewatch the one with Kate Beckinsale when she's got the still got the baby fat cheeks.
Mm-hmm.
No, what was what did I mean by that? Because I wrote that down. I keep pushing it off, so now I've forgotten what the hell I wrote it down for. Really?
Something tech.
Oh, because of tech. The unnecessary jobs because of tech that we have, and it's just I don't know. It's funny how so many we're still stuck in that thing to where a lot of people stuck in that head that everybody, not everybody, except for themselves, usually has to work. If you don't work 40 hours a week, you don't really work. Most of the people that say that shit don't do dick for work and probably and make decent amount of money, and they don't do shit.
Yep. Yep.
But because of with tech that could take care of a lot more stuff and free up things, but it's also about those other jobs like politicians. The tech can also could be one of the things that takes away from the system that is that garbage. I don't know where the hell I'm going to go with this because it's tough because you get the one side where everybody thinks that like what they're trying to do now with the no cash society, the cashless stuff, but it's still the same system. But when there's other people like the Venus Project or the Zeitgeist Movement or cashless, other things where there's no money, but there's also not. It's a different idea. So it's hard to obviously babble about it because the bad one is stuck in people's head. It's like kind of like the difference between when you're explaining anarchy, where immediately in people's head, anarchy is people throw Molotov cocktails. There's no rules. That's what they've been taught. When the actual anarchist, there are rules. There's just no rulers, and the rules are basically the same. Basically the same rules. It just doesn't have all that fucking bullshit, all the other bullshit on top of it, for people to have power, to have rulers. So it's thinking of it that way, really, because under their control in a cashless society, it is going to be more like that anarchy because it just keeps everything goes to the top and people get poorer, the richer get richer. So you end up with that. That's what causes it. But the other one, if you go with the rules, and they're pretty easy, specific rules, but no rulers, then you don't have that, especially with the tech, where everything, all the necessities are available to everybody. So there would be no need to steal. I mean, the way our tech is, you could have, and almost at this point, almost everybody could have a 3D printer in their house, and you need something, you don't have to go to the store anymore. You just fucking print whatever you need on your printer. You don't even need to. So, which eliminates, other things. And where was I going with that? Son of a bitch. where was I going with that? I felt like I was on a good line, kind of like when you feel like you got that spot and you know, the other person's making those noises like, oh, right, that's right, I'm hitting it right. No words even said. I felt like I was on a line like that, and then the phone rang or something. I got fucked up. Oh, so there would be stealing. There'd be no need. There would be no reason to steal, unless you're goofing, because you there just wouldn't be the reason for stealing would fade away, with everybody having the necessities, and they wouldn't. It would be a different thing than everybody turning into idiot slobs. It's a different thing where there would be other things that would be concentrated on, and you would get rid of there'd be a lot less like commercial shit, corporation, all that corporate stuff, and there'd be a lot less of that. So a lot of those jobs, and that frees up those people would be better people from not doing those jobs, soul sucker jobs, and more to help other folks. It's kind of like where those folks say that you don't want the government involved at all. Like, well, you got to have a little bit, because there are people that do need taken care of. When they say, oh, you don't want the government taking care of you, well, there are people where the government does need to get involved. Like people that have mental problems or physical problems, injuries, all this stuff. Has to have some kind of a thing where yeah, that's what they are. They're supposed to be a safety net, not the government. It's total government itself, but those safety net, those. Duh. But I don't know. I just find it when I see people talking about that stuff and want complete nothing. You got to have a little bit of something for those folks, and there'd be it's just so fucked when you've got all the tech and there's all the money in the world and there's so many things that are around that need to be done. They could just be fucking done. You could just get it's like watching those stories that you see of people, a group of people put this thing together all real short time because they just get together, blah, blah, blah. Or like the Amish. I don't know, just what I've seen, and I'm just fucking tired of waking up into this fucking shit. And is this fucking dude dead? And is this guy's gonna save us? No, he's not. I just want. Where's that fucking revolution? Anyway, did we want to go back to the deer? Yeah, we need to calm down, don't we? Now let's go to Stanley.
Stanley.
Why aren't you playing? God, why'd you gotta fuck me, man? Why you gotta fuck me? Not Stanley. StreamYard.
What's up, homeboy?
I just want to see him run because they're funny. That's right. Anyway, sorry.
His house must be right there, somewhere by those bushes.
Yeah, Stanley likes Bush.
He's always in that area.
Speaking of Bush. Faker. Oh, you dirty bitch.
I swear I thought she was peeing.
God, I love that shit.
I'm sure the girl deer pee like girl dogs, right? They just squat.
I don't even know if they do. I don't even know if they squat. I don't know if I've ever actually seen a female deer make water. I just like the way I like sometimes it's so freeing though. It's making the funny part isn't that it's shit. It's just when you're around animals, it's the way that they're so of course so free about it. Man, must be nice. We got to go huddle into it. Hold on a second, I'll be right out. Oh wait, where's my matches? Oh, I don't. I got my lighter though, so I'll just burn some toilet paper. That's what I forgot about. That's what I forgot to mention on 155 a few times that I've done. It's like, oh, I don't have matches. Oh, that's what I'll do. I'll just burn a little fucking toilet paper. Drop it. Because I would have a lighter on me usually. I don't know why. Oh, I would have one in for the candle that I would never light because it takes too long. That's what you got to do. You got to wake up And that's first thing. Light the candle, and then get the candle. It's got to be a really strong candle. And I'm reading a lot more where a lot of candles are toxic.
Mm-hmm.
So, not doing the candle thing anymore.
Yeah.
You usually have one burning behind you, don't you?
I do sometimes, but I don't like to do it all the time. I don't buy candles anymore though, but I have so many that I bought, already. But yeah, I'm buying more like those like natural um toxic free, like the sprays and I have these things where it's got like this gel inside and that's supposed to absorb the odor, you know. So I have a few of those around the house. Unlike you, I got this. It's actually next to me. It's spray. So yeah, mm, it comes with a bottle. You could use it for cleaning, and then you could spray everything. It's non toxic. It smells like orange.
So it's like an air freshener and a cleaner in one.
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah.
Is it homemade? Did you make that?
No, I didn't make it. But I did get. There's so many companies out there. The first time I got it, um, that company that I got it from. I mean, it's good, but it's expensive. But I found one that's cheaper and it's the exact same ingredients. Um, so I got that instead. And it's just like orange oil and just it's all natural stuff.
It's something that you could make at home.
Yeah. Mhm. Which I should do. I mean, you could just get what do you call that? Essential oils, like if you want a nice smell.
Mm-hmm.
And you could just use those, like mix it with like whatever, like those plugins, like I don't use those anymore, the wall plugins for the scent. And I read somewhere you could just get like a neutral oil and then just put a few drops of essential oil in there and just get you could buy the wicks that go in those plugins and just plug that in and just use that, and it's natural and
Or
you
you
don't
could,
have those toxins.
or you could just do this.
Yeah, and that way you don't smell anything.
It's not so bad. You just can't fucking see. I actually saw
Yeah.
one on Instagram. I don't know why I don't look at superhero shit on Instagram, but I guess because of some of the mechanical stuff I've looked at. Where anyway, the video starts and you can see on the inside of a mask, and you can see that somebody's doing something where there's some kind of mechanism to where something's moving and whatever, blah blah blah, and you can't really tell what's going on. And then bloop, he puts the mask on, and the eyes go in and out of the white. It's pretty badass. Um, the shit that pops up, and I love. And of course, I send. There's a handful of people. You're one of them that I send shit to,
Yeah.
and then it's so funny after I do that 2 or 3 times in one day, and then all of a sudden there's that one meme that comes along that's a joke about sending people fucking memes and videos and being that person. Why are we blipping out? Are you seeing it
I don't
blip in
know.
and out?
Every once in a while, yeah.
You're seeing the same thing. It's not just me.
Yeah, yeah. But then you catch up. But yeah, it does that. It's doing. I don't know why.
So you just blipped again. It's somebody's fucking. Oh man, it's because of Michael B. We said Navy SEALs. Jeez. No, it was. I think what tipped them off was. I didn't build the fucking thing. Oh no, what tipped them off was slightly psychotic.
I think that's what it was.
Slightly psychotic.
I remember my grandmother just would clean with vinegar or lemon juice. Like those are the things she would use. Baking soda, you know.
You just made me think of Kill Tony. Baking soda. There was a time there when I first stopped using the big brands of toothpaste. What was it? I used to Close Up was one that I used for a long time. But when I stopped doing that stuff, and before I went to Tom's, which was years ago, I went to just doing water and a very small amount of baking soda. So, and because I knew it'd be all right, but and it was good, but you have to do it. You have to be very light because it's super cool. It's almost like using what's the fucking Ajax
Yeah.
or what's the other one? That powder shit that you use for a cleaner. So the big commercial for all this fucking cleaning product. What is this? What is this? Some fucking supermarket sweep?
You could do.
What is that
I
one?
think
That green one.
it's coconut oil. Coconut oil.
Coconut oil is the best. One of the best lubes too. Anyway, what?
Coconut oil, baking soda, and peroxide. I think I know baking soda and peroxide. You could use that to brush your teeth, and it helps
That's what.
whiten your teeth.
That's yeah. I
You've
would
looked
go.
again, yeah.
I would. I would switch out. But the first couple times I did the baking soda thing, I had to. Yeah, it was immediate where I was like, "Whoa!" It wasn't. It wasn't during the first time. First couple times. That was the first time I think, where I'm just going ahead, and it was a little while after where I was like, "Oh man, fucking gums are sore."
Yeah.
And that's why lighten up, bitch.
But you could put like mint, a little bit of mint oil in there, and you don't have to buy toothpaste. But I mean, I'm using fluoride-free toothpaste, but I'm starting to hear that it's owned by Colgate. But I don't. It. What's messed up is you buy these things and like you look at the labels, and I look for the manufacturers and stuff, and it doesn't have that on there. But of course, they have a separate company, and they own that one too, and so.
Monopoly that's not supposed to happen. Wasn't supposed to happen. But it was like we're on the Back to the Future. We're on the Biff timeline where it gets skewed. Right around that time when they
Yeah.
outlawed cannabis. It's when it all got truly fucked up. No, that was the second one. The first one was Federal Reserve, 1913. Anyway,
Hey,
welcome to history class.
when does the new Deadpool come out? Is it out already?
Today's? I think it's tonight. Or yeah, I think it's tonight or tomorrow. I think or midnight
wow.
tonight, or there's some late ones tonight. I don't know.
So
I ain't
middle
going.
of the week, huh? Wow.
I've already seen. I don't know why, but it popped up on my YouTube. I didn't search for it, but one of the post-credit scenes leaked, and it was in. I think it was in French. It wasn't even in English.
Wow.
They get it earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Like I told you, the first couple times I watched Joker, it was in French.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, I've already got a spoil. I've already gotten something spoiled. It's kind of cool, but but it's also so shitty where I actually had to go back and play it, and I had to get to the screen. What the hell is that? Who I think it is? Don't want to spoil it, because that would be wrong. I don't know what the hell that was. I can't help but think I gotta go pee.
Oh man, I've had to pee since we started.
So you go ahead.
Really?
You go
I get
ahead
to go
and,
first?
of course, well, like, usually you've never go.
I
So,
know.
so somebody's, this is their first time, and they're going, "What the hell is it?" He's like, "What? He always, he doesn't let her." That's what you just made it sound like. When in actuality, is it
Like
you
you
just
don't let
never
me
go?
pee. All right, I'll go pee.
I've had a
I'll be right.
couple. I've had a couple where I didn't go pee, and it's only been a
Yeah, you
couple.
did. You did. All right, I'll be right back.
And before, it's not. I was expecting. Man, I'm getting really pissed off at this blip. It just keep doing this to me, teasing me, like it's like, hey man, you. It's like doing just a one stem and one cap of mushrooms, where it just constantly, it's not enough. It just feels like somebody's doing this. Fuck. It's not cool. Like me, not cool. What I wanted to do was I want Susie to do an open mic just to know what it is. Not like you're, gonna, like, don't think of it like this is gonna be your next career and this is, you're starting right at the bottom. Just go do it. At this point, we're over the big 5-0. You shouldn't be. You're radio. You've done radio. You've done this. You've done that. Let that scare you. Let's write some fucking jokes and go up there, and so you can go up there and have a good time, record it, and then we can, kill a good time on the whip. It's a great idea. So, I have no idea what, where she would want to start, or whatever, but I gotta tell you, gotta start immediately. Whatever you look like. Like, it took me a while to get the whole thing where, like, one of my opening jokes is, especially if nobody knows who you are, when the first time they're seeing you, so they're all kinds of things. When the first time you see somebody up on stage, all the thoughts come into your head. So you got to go, what are they going to be thinking? Okay, somebody says I look like this. Somebody says I look like this. Oh, say, especially if it's the same sex, you make the joke of like Kenny Loggins and Chuck Norris. But now I've thrown in what was that? I had it add to the joke. Oh, Kevin Bacon, because that's the three that I've always gotten that I look like. Kevin Bacon, Kenny Loggins, and Chuck Norris. And it used to be, don't bother googling it. It's true. 50 whatever years ago, Kenny Loggins and Chuck Norris played a lot of bareback leapfrog, and then I was born. And what was it? Kenny was a great mom, and seriously, when I was born, I wrecked that man's vagina. I didn't know I was gonna get a ding on vagina. I got a hey, oh yeah, I got a ding on vagina, and I'm getting really tired of this.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
But what was that? Yeah, when I was born, I destroyed that man's vagina, but that's what gave him the voice you all know and love. So I'm all right. That was one of the original ones, but now I've realized if I want to get up and if I ever get up and do stand up again myself, I just don't. Maybe. Anyway, but
Can't
change
wait
it
to
up.
watch this again so I can
But
see why
change it
you're
up.
talking about
Just talking about
vagina.
jokes.
Okay.
Just talking about jokes. But I was gonna to add to that instead of just Chuck and instead of Chuck and Kenny, say yeah, it was a threesome. Kevin Bacon, Chuck Norris, and Kenny Loggins had a threesome, and then boomsies. And then there's
There you are.
opportunities for some more jokes. Then I can sing a little Footloose, because also Kenny Loggins did the music for Footloose as well. So see all these little synchronicities, all these whip-like things. Anyway, so yeah, I was talking about writing jokes for you. So that's like one of the first things you got to do when you do, if you're gonna go up and do stand-up. You're one of the smart things to do is to have a couple of things about what you look like, because immediately nobody knows who you are. You're stepping on, they're seeing you for the first time.
Yeah.
When you see somebody for the first time, you have all these thoughts. Well, who do they look like? You know, what do they
Yeah.
remind me of? Blah blah blah. So you all your life you've had people say, "Oh, Susie, you remind me of this or that or whatever."
Mhm.
So, and it makes it funny, of course, if you if they're if there's a couple of different things and they're both the same sex, and then the opportunity for a joke of that's used to be funny. It's not funny anymore. I mean, it is. It depends on how you do it. Like that's why I added, because a lot of, it's a base. It's a a practical base joke for especially for comics that don't have an audience yet.
Mhm.
It's an easy, it's not easy, but it's a smart thing to do. But so there's a lot of it. But that's why when I did it, I had to, I gotta say it a little different. And that's why I called it. I never heard anybody say bareback leapfrog before,
Mhm.
and I remembered it from I had seen the scene. I was going through scenes on YouTube years ago, or whatever, and some funny shit, and the birdcage popped up, and Diane Weist, when she's looking at the plates, that's this dude's butt fucking. She's like, oh look, they're playing leapfrog. When they're eating dinner. But anyway, that's what I was getting at. Where we should have, and it's, and then there'll the other thing is you don't have to have a square. Like if you're not doing it to going, oh, I'm changing careers. This is it. Everything, it all matters just for this. It doesn't. And you've spoken in front of people before, so it's not that big of a deal anymore at this age.
No. No.
But then the thing is, you don't have to have like, oh, it doesn't have to be like a perfect 5 minutes, because you don't bother timing it, because you don't know what's going to happen. And other things will pop out of your mouth from other things. That's the other fun part about doing it is the new shit that'll just comes out of it, and then
Right.
that's why you record it and go, oh, use that again. You're writing as you're doing it anyway. But oh, that's right. It's my turn to go pee. Do you need the screen?
No, because what I have up is the last hand to see the
Well, I
last
don't need.
episode.
Well, what do we got?
Mhm.
112.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
no.
5 minutes 18 seconds.
Talk about the stand up. Keep the idea about doing stand up. Well, just doing an open mic, or whatever.
Okay. Yes, sir. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I can write funny stuff, and I have seen a lot of comedians who started out as writers. They were writing for, you know, like the night, what do you call it? Like Tonight Show and, all those night and Saturday Night Live and all of those. And like Dave Attell, who's one of the greats. Who else? Anthony Jeselnik. He was writing for one of the shows. So, and they started out as writers and then started doing stand up, So, I mean, I like to write funny stuff, but that's the thing is like how to do it, how to present it. Like if you're standing, while you're standing in front of a bunch of people. I watch a lot of stand up, and I admire them for what they do and how they do it because it's definitely an art and not anybody can just do that. So, and I see a lot of proof of it when I watch Kill Tony because some of the people that go up there, oh my God, they're awful, But at least they have at least they have the cojones to go up there and do it. I do know that they do not like it when it's just somebody who, like, just for that night is like, oh, I'm going to try some stand up. you know, and just goes up there, totally bombs, and doesn't even do like a stand-up set. They're just up there just talking stupid stuff. And yeah, they really don't like that. So yeah, but that's something I think for my bucket list. I would like to try that at least once, you know, write some jokes and go out there and see if I can see if I can do that. It's scary to think about it though. But you know what? The older you get, the less you worry about what everybody's thinking about you. You don't care. Just say whatever you want to say, and that's it. Doesn't matter. You know. Wade is back, everybody. Here's chair.
Get my earbud in. God
Put it in there.
damn it. And the earbud too. What the hell? Oh, man.
What?
Son of a fucking bitch.
What happened?
I was trying to... I don't know what I have up here now. Son of a bitch. I was trying to play a... Oh, that's me. Okay. Now what's this? No? Okay. Now I get it. All right. Now I get it. Now I get it. Sorry. Did you have a screen? You know, you didn't have the screen up. Oh. Anyway, just fucking totally destroyed everything that I wanted to do because I had too many videos up, so, but I didn't realize that, so I couldn't play this, and you had made that dick joke, and it all...
WIOD. We're not Miami's #1 station, but hey, we can't speak Spanish.
Hi, this is G. Gordon Liddy, and they don't come any worse than Neil Rogers.
Jesus, all that. God damn, I didn't realize I had so many videos up, and then I'd forgotten that I hadn't pulled the open to give myself some room, and then I had the camera like this, and everything looks like that on my screen. So I'm like, wait, what is that? Is that the open? What is this all the way over here? Oh, it's me. Hi. Oh, by the way, I don't believe these motherfuckers been to the moon neither, but that's just me. Sorry, I want to throw that out there. Go ahead.
Did you know that when I was growing up in Miami, that there was a radio station called I-95? That was Y100's direct competitor. It was called I-95.
I never heard it, but I had heard of it. Yes.
I was remembering that the other day. Mm-hmm.
They were top 40.
Yeah, just like Y100. Then they got bought out, and this radio station called 96X took over. And 96X
96X.
Yeah, it was just playlists. Like there were no DJs. It was just music, and it was like the same block of music. So after a certain time, we'll go back and start over again. It was like so stupid. I don't know who thought of that, who thought it was a good idea, but then they didn't last very long, and then Power 96 came along, and
WPOW, Power 96. Yeah. Miami, Fort Lauderdale.
They've been there forever.
That was for Juan Jess. One of our, back in 94, one of our classmates, when he would do his demos, whatever, that was the station he wanted to work on, and he would do that over and over. WPOW. Power 96.
Yeah.
Ugh.
But Y100 was around when I was little, and it's still there. Has not gone anywhere.
Y100. Chris Corley was the voice for a long time. Mm-hmm. He's no longer with us. Chris Corley was everywhere. Dude, when I would drive around, after I left Miami and moved to Nashville, and I would drive down to New Orleans. I would drive to Kentucky. I would drive to Atlanta. So I was, or driving back down to Miami and back, back up and going through all the different radio stations, all the markets. Fucking every market I would go through, and I'd go scan through the radio station. There was Chris Corley, and it was usually the top 40 or a classic rock station. And it seemed like, I'm like, damn, the dude is in every market.
Wow. Wow.
And I just wanted a little touch of that. I never wanted to be all over the place. I wanted to be the voice of a few stations, but just a few. Why? Don't want to do. You go to you ever notice that when if you travel around and you go and you listen to the local stations or the local TV or whatever, and the voice of I know that voice.
Mm-hmm.
That guy's the voice of shit in my town.
Yep.
The shit in my town. Isn't that a country song?
I don't know if you grew up with this, but do you remember? God, I was in elementary school, but they would play like it was like oh God, how do I explain it?
Dr.
So
Ruth.
no.
Sunday nights.
So
WBLM. The blimp, Frank. It's the blimp.
Instead of a song, it was like, okay, so it's this guy. It wasn't like he was doing a newscast, but similar. So he'd start talking and he would say, like if he was talking to somebody and he'd ask a question and the answer was a line from a song, like a popular song at the time. And then he'd keep talking and say something else, and then another line from a song would, like different songs, like those were the answers to his questions. Like I don't know how else to explain it. You know what I mean? Did you ever hear that growing up? Maybe that was a Miami thing.
I think it was somebody just doing Spanglish.
No. It was like talking.
I don't.
Then the song. So like, hey, Wolf, whatever.
It was
I'm
an
saying
actual
Wolf
song,
Ninja.
or it was a DJ.
It was an actual song. So it was pre-recorded. So
Screen going in and out. It's really fucking bugging me. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It was pre-recorded. So and I think it was the same guy doing it, and he would be like, I don't know, hi, I'm out here in the in the middle of some kind of something going on, there's a fire, and hey, you, Mr. Blah blah blah, what do you think about this? And then it would be like a song, like they'd play a part of a song. That was the answer to his question. So instead of somebody responding to him, it was the song responding to him, and then he'd keep talking, and then he'd get another response, which was another song. Like, and that was basically, instead of playing a song, that's what they would play on the radio, like that would be take up the block of a song or whatever. I don't know, maybe that was a Miami thing, maybe that was somebody, I don't know, it was weird. They didn't do that.
What years are you talking about?
Oh God, probably like the late 70s, maybe early 80s.
It was either.
God, I wish I could remember who that was.
It was only I only remember always in the morning was it seemed like forever that every morning I woke up to. I'll never forget. It was when I lived in Virginia, and it was Celebrate. You remember how much that song got played? That one, and what was their other hit? It was
Get
another
Down
hit
on
that
It.
There was another Kool in the Gang hit.
Yeah,
Was
Get
Kool in the
Down
Gang?
on It.
No, I mean, no, not that one.
Not
But there
that
was
one?
another one that was huge. I think it was a ballad. Anyway, those.
Mm-hmm.
That's most of that in Chicago. The band Chicago is what I remember most from the late that I was here in the house growing up.
Yeah.
The late 70s. A lot of Chicago. My dad loved Chicago. Can I say Chicago more? Sure, Chicago.
I saw them in 82. I was only 12. I went with my mom. Saw them.
82. So that was
Peter
after.
Cetera.
But that was. Wait a minute. You're talking. That was. He was still with them.
Chicago?
in
I
'82,
think so.
or
I
he had
think so.
gone off at that point?
I think it
Because
was him.
there was a difference. Because when Terry Kath accidentally killed himself,
Mm-hmm.
things stopped for a bit. I thought. What year
It
was
was
that? Was that
82. I have a picture of a T-shirt. It says Chicago 82 on the back.
when did Terry Kath
82.
die? And Terry Kath was Jimi Hendrix's favorite guitar player.
Really? Wow. Now I got to look this up because maybe I'm wrong, but I know I was.
No, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just it's because Peter left.
He left in the early 80s, right?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, he left to do a solo career. Kath, it was 78 when he 78 when he they say accidentally shot himself in the head.
Yeah, 78. Mm-hmm. Oh, so maybe I didn't. Maybe I saw Bill Champlin.
You got to look up Pete.
Yeah, I'm trying to find him here.
So did you talk about doing stand up there while I was making water, Miss Daisy?
A little bit.
Like ideas of what you would say when you stepped on stage?
No, just, just thinking about doing that, something like that, and how I admire people who do that, and how, the real comedians hate like these guys who go on Kill Tony, who just do it just like on a whim or whatever, who aren't really comics.
Oh, who waste the time and go up there and they have no
Yeah.
material, or they don't even know, they've never even seen the show.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, that is that does bum you out. But it's okay if you see one of those people and they go, oh wait, this is where they, sometimes it is where they first start. It's the first time, and they end up being somewhat decent and pay attention to the notes
Mhm.
that they're given, and then you see them again, like, oh shit.
Yeah.
They did pick it up quick. That is the fun thing, to see him grow. Like what's his name? Is he still opening, the Asian kid?
Oh yeah, Hans Kim.
Hans Kim.
He has recently. He was gone for a bit, but he's back doing every once in a while. Yeah. Well, actually, the last two I've seen, he opened.
Is William Montgomery still doing it?
Yes, he's the closer. Yes, William Montgomery. He's the closer every day, every time. Yeah.
I haven't watched in quite a while.
He's got the Estonia guy. He's so funny. Oh my god, he's so funny. Ari Mahdi, one of the guys that I saw when we went to the show. He's so funny.
Ari Mahdi?
Yeah. Ari
And
Mahdi.
what did you say? Estonia?
Yeah, he's from Estonia.
Oh, he's from Estonia.
Yeah.
And he's become one of the regulars.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, he's toured.
He
toured with him.
He take over for David Lucas.
Yeah, yeah, because well, he's been on the last couple of shows I've seen, Kill Tony's I've seen. David Lucas has been back also. He was back last week. The Trump show.
He gets on my nerves when him and Tony roast each other.
Yeah.
Don't laugh at your own shit, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I can't stand when he does that. I mean, he delivers a great line and then laughs at his own shit. But you know better. You know better than to laugh at your own shit. Every once in a while, of course, you can't help it, but it kills the joke for me.
Yeah, he's only there once in a while.
And I remember just shit that bothers about my own shit where you have to fix it.
Mm-hmm.
Like when he used to use the N-word so much. And there was a time when they were bleeping it after they stopped going live, and they were putting it up, 2 weeks afterwards after they recorded it. They were bleeping all his N words because he would just say it so many times, and it was so annoying. Like, damn.
Kim Patterson does that a lot, but he's so funny. You can't help but laugh at him.
Can you, like I said, I haven't watched it in a while. Can you understand him better? Is he getting more to where he's easier to understand? Because there's times when it's like, what the fuck did he say?
Well, I've never had a problem understanding him because I grew up in Miami.
Because you're so ghetto.
It's Florida. That's Florida. That's how we talk here. So I understand him. But yeah, I can see how he's got to slow down a little bit because it's tough. Some things are tough to understand.
Yeah, he needs a little bit of the A B B.
But he's doing better.
Oh, he is a funny son of a bitch, no question.
He is, yeah.
Just naturally funny.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did I tell you it's Michael Biehn Appreciation Day? You're welcome.
Oh, I can also use it for vagina.
Whoa, there goes a new drop. So what would you do though? Like if you're gonna, like if you were gonna step up and go, what are they gonna do? What are they gonna say? What the color of your hair, your face. Who is it that you get? When people, who do people say that you look like, or do you get that at all?
A long time ago, they used to say I look like Marie Osmond.
There you go. Everybody knows who. That's a good reference.
Mm-hmm. I haven't thought of that though. Like how to make that into a joke.
Is there another name? Is there anybody else besides Marie Osmond?
Mm-hmm. No.
It's the only one, eh?
That I can think. I can't remember. I have something that I thought of. It's so funny that you said that though, because how you say, oh, you want to talk about yourself, which I see that a lot. Like the best comics are the ones who can point out their flaws and make it funny, because you're basically you're bringing to life what everybody's thinking and seeing as you walk out, and one of the things a long time ago I thought of was something like I'm feeling really svelte, because I've lost weight, doing keto. Let's hear for keto. Yeah. And with keto I've learned a lot of things. There's carnivore, there's Liver King, there's what's his name, I forgot his name, but anyway, the broccoli is bullshit guy, the doctor who says broccoli is bullshit. I don't know if you've seen him, but
no.
And the broccoli is bullshit guy. And then there's then I go into thinking about the fluoride in the toothpaste, and chemtrails, and then my government's trying to kill me, fuck you, Joe Rogan, that kind of stuff, just thinking about going from from getting into like eating healthy, and then you go into these wormholes where you like, especially if you watch these people on Instagram, and all these carnivore people, and so they really get into all that kind of stuff. So that I still haven't, that was something I thought about. It's a work in progress.
So you're talking about, so the joke would be to go from talking about go from diets diet, just from go from keto diet talking
to how my government is trying to kill me,
to conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
Who I hate that fucking phrase, but
I've learned a lot, including
Well, where do we? Man, this is gonna be a little easier. I was hoping you were gonna say more names so we get the foot, get the foot right off. There were like Marie Osmond had
Yeah, I
sex
don't
with
know.
scissored. Marie Osmond scissored. Who I'm trying to. I'm looking. I'm sitting there. I've been stare at you all the time. I'm like, what is it? I keep wanting to say Judy Garland for some reason, but that ain't right. Maybe it's a different Judy.
Not Judge Judy.
Oh God, no! For fuck's sake! Oh, why did you even have to say that fucking
See,
name? Oh
I've
God,
learned.
now I want to fucking hurl.
Man, Jesus Christ!
I hate that fucking bitch, and I can't believe anybody can fucking stand to watch that. Oh, you can't. Oh God.
Mm,
When I throw,
Cedar
that when I
Hills.
vomit, sometimes I start naming. Oh, that's Judge Judy. Oh, that's Rachel Maddow.
Broccoli is BS.
I
Have
don't.
you heard of the
I've
Liver King?
never. No, I don't know what the Liver King is.
Okay, that is going to be something you're going to be watching tonight after we're done. You're going to search up the Liver
You're
King.
gonna have to fucking pay me.
I'm going to send it to you.
Money? Good. There's a PayPal link right there. By the way, yeah, no description. There's a PayPal link. There's a Patreon.
The Liver King. There's the Carnivore MD. That's the other one. That's the one he goes into like grocery stores and he's recording himself and he broccoli is bullshit, and then he goes to something else because he's one of those where although he's actually gotten a little more lax now, but he's one of those where
Where'd I
he
go?
says plants.
What
I
the
don't
fuck?
know. I still see you.
Oh, to me it was just a black with a gray spinning circle.
Great.
Not to sound uber racist. When? Why was he? Why does this guy say that broccoli is bullshit? What's
Because he
his?
says plants are trying to kill you. Because they have defense chemicals, and so the defense chemicals cause inflammation, and so the inflammation is dangerous. So yeah, there's that guy. There's the Liver King. There, he's crazy, by the way.
What does the Liver King do?
He eats a totally raw diet, and he records himself eating like raw testicles, raw liver, and he's got his poor kids doing that, and he eats eyeballs. It's gross. It's gross.
See, I don't see it. Well, then again, I'm older. I don't know, but that's the other thing, though. If you get if the references, and that's the other, you got to know, like different audiences and stuff. Like there's, if I,
Right.
some of my jokes, and I'd have to go. Wait, they don't know. They won't know who this person is or this movie. Like they might not. References. Like, so if you're gonna go down, I would say if you're gonna go down like start off with that keto thing and whatever, if you're gonna go down the conspiracy theory, you obviously have to use Alex's name,
Yeah.
Alex Jones's name, and
Li-
got to use like
yeah.
more bigger, so more people will get it. Because like I would have
Well,
been like, who the fuck's Liver King?
well, Liver King
But that's
has
just me though.
been
I'm not the whole
right.
audience.
There was a big controversy thing going on with Liver King because he was saying that it was his lifestyle. I mean, the guy is like, he's all muscle, and he had to apologize because he was saying that it was his lifestyle and his eating all this raw meat and everything that got him that way. But he was shooting up, um,
Roids.
testosterone and steroids and all that. So, that was like a big deal on Instagram. At least that's where that was going on. I'm gonna
Yeah,
send you.
that's the other thing with a lot of these. We trust what they're actually doing, and it's it's
Mhm.
one of the things I try not to send to people is like those things that people do that are you can tell they're bits, or that
Mhm.
somebody's supposed to be surprised or this is a bit, and I'm
Oh
like,
yeah, yeah.
how are you?
Mhm.
How does this make you laugh? This is so fucking transparent.
Yeah.
This isn't even funny. There's too
Hmm.
many people doing that stuff, and this is an example.
Just to get clicks.
And the amount of There was what was it? Something about there was a political thing that I saw yesterday on Twitter where somebody posted a screenshot of of a person who only had like 6,000 followers or whatever, but he saw he was posting this shit posting all over the place, and he was getting thousands and thousands of likes. Like, how is this fucking happening? And you look at the thing, and he's only been on Twitter since April, and just fucking trust nothing. I'm looking at that shit, and I'm going, the fucking whip. I watch views disappear off of YouTube on the whip.
Yeah.
This motherfucker, he's getting whoever it is, whatever it is, and it's like it's an op. There's so much fucking garbage.
Yeah, I heard you can buy followers and likes and all of that, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Like you can buy
there's a
that.
lot of that stuff which I've obviously never done. And what was I just gonna say, motherfucker? My head today is no booze. That's what you get for being fucking sober. What was I gonna say about that? The views, oh man.
But you said you were saying that you've seen views disappear off of YouTube, which I've
the
also
longest
seen.
time. Oh, they've been giving me the Sandy Dildo forever. Yeah. Oh, how about that? Yeah. See, on Rumble on Rumble, we got 21 followers because I barely pimped the fucking thing, and nobody. I'm buried everywhere. I got just fucking buried. I know there's certain people that have unfollowed or everything, but I am in no algorithm whatsoever. It is insane. Now I have over 400 followers on Twitter. I put something up, and you can see it's got 9 views after 6 hours. What?
Wow.
It's I've gotten in trouble a lot. Always in detention, the Waynes. But even with YouTube, yeah, 121 subscribers and average like 25, 30 views. Are you fucking shit? And when I've watched them disappear. I've seen years ago. I started seeing it where, like Mike's one of the first ones. The one that Mike did. I don't know, 85 or whatever it was. And then I remember it was at 117 the next morning. And I got up like, oh, Michael see it like that. See if we get some numbers. And then the next day or whatever, I looked at it, and it was at 124. And then the next day I looked at it, and it was 117. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? And then it just stuck there. And then it's just a big bone, a big sandy dildo. And like I said, it's much better to use coconut oil for lube.
There's times I hit like and it stays on 0. Like on the podcast. It just stays on
I've seen
0.
likes disappear as well, and which I can understand. People can do that. I've seen that, but the views. How do you take your view away?
Right, exactly.
And I've seen it with so many videos where one day it's got this number, and the next day it's got 10 less, 15 less. So that's why I don't even bother with the only reason we're live on YouTube is because now I got to be a premium to do Twitter. I would be on Twitter, but they've screwed us there too.
Yeah.
I just I might as well just wear a fucking gimp outfit 24/7. And in a gimp outfit you don't get eyes. That's one of the things. You are literally I'm in the dark here, like what is it? Al Pacino in Son of a Woman, because he was blind. I'm in the dark here. This whole room is out of order. Hooah.
Do you want to play that episode?
Oh my God, 144, 15 minutes left. We might as well get the episode. Yeah, finish up the last hand.
I have it up there.
And one of the, like I said, Well, you get to see a lot of the Waynes in this. But yeah, to set it up, we hadn't done one in a while, and Marilyn was a friend of mine. She enjoyed what she saw, the first five, and she went ahead and just fucking wrote an episode, and threw it at me and said, "You think Luke will like this?" The creator. And I went, "Yeah, this is one of the funniest ones I've read on paper. Not that all the jokes land." And he loved it, so we found Larry because he was hard to find, and threw it together. And I put one of the kids I used to watch because I was a Manny for a bit. My buddy Colin, who was the art director on Firefly and many other shows, whatever. I was there. I took care of his kids, and put Miles in this one because Marilyn had a kid throwing an egg at her, and I went, "Hey, Miles, here it is." So he was all excited to be in the last hand. Anyway, what else? What else? There's a. Oh, anyway, let's just fucking get it on.
All right, here we go.
But this won't have the Strike TV thing. Yeah.
Oh, it won't. Okay.
There's no sound. There's no sound, and well, it's stuttering because I'm talking, but
I don't. Hold on. Let's try this again. I'm going to stop it and load it up again. I don't know why.
I don't know either. But I'll tell you what.
Been to the moon either, but that's just me.
Anyway, see the little one in there. What's up, sucker?
Oh, you dirty bitch.
You got to back up.
Yeah. Here we go. Tell me if you can hear it.
Yep.
Are you being proactive?
Must you?
You're such a self-starter.
What are you, the welcome wagon? Yeah, welcome. Putz.
Oh, Jesus, shit. I'm so sorry.
No worries. Trish.
No, I'm Maggie.
No, I mean...
What are you, looking for a party?
Are you? But it's the middle of the afternoon.
What? You think people don't have sex while the sun's up? Come on. I have a sliding scale for actors.
How did you know I was an actor?
Lucky guess. You seem tense.
I'm fine.
Let me help you relax. Just relax and listen to the sound of my voice. The sound of my voice is like honey dripping off the top of your forehead
And down into your cheeks.
And then down onto your chest.
Now I'm going to count backwards from 3 to 1. And when I get to 1, you are going to be completely asleep and completely under my control. Do you understand?
Yes.
Good. 3, 2, 1. Are you asleep?
Yes.
Good. Quack like a duck.
Quack, 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 quack,
Stop.
quack.
Stop. Now, when I say the word blue, I want you to sit up and dance for me like a dirty little robot. Blue.
Dirty little robot.
Now I'm going to give you a post-hypnotic suggestion. When you wake up, you're going to think that you had the most fantastic night of sex of your entire life. But for now, just relax. When you hear me bark like a dog, then and only then can you wake up. You got the look. You got the look. It must have took a whole hour to make up your face, baby.
No wonder you're unemployed. Sleep on the job again. You know, I'm obligated to inform you that you just used up one of your lifelines, and I can't keep on bailing you out all the time. So let's not make a habit of this, okay?
Huh?
I'll explain later. Just pick up the card and get out. Mariah in there is just about to hit a high A sharp. Let's go!
Waking up, you're the first thing I think of when I sleep. It is you I dream of, and you should know. I think I'm falling.
There's no final thing. Oh, he didn't put a little tag on the end there.
There you go. There's your tag.
I think what is it? What did she say at the end there?
I think I'm falling. Something.
falling. Yeah, she was. Yeah, that was so goofy. And that little thing on the TV when she was watching TV, just doing her thing by herself.
Uh-huh.
That was Luke threw in a clip of something else that she did with some friends, some other
Oh,
web
okay.
series, whatever. That's actually what that was. I can't remember the name of it, but Luke went ahead and threw that in there, so it was a little Easter egg. Not that something you want to watch. My favorite part, of course, is when I fall off the bed.
Not robot dance.
Oh, this could have been. Oh God, I'm so awful. It's a good. It's a good circle back to me talking about other people not being so good. Ugh. So
Too bad
much.
they couldn't. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it was all in a day. We would just there was no rehearsal. There was no. It was just boom, boom. We
Yeah.
just threw it together. That we could have had so much, but there was so much time spent with a lot of the effects. That one little thing where she's doing the thing with the card in front of me. That's
Yeah.
got some cool shit in it. It's a pretty good thing there. That was pretty good where I got dressed and got right back in that same spot for Larry to do the thing.
Mm-hmm.
That wasn't so bad there for that old camera trick. And that last shot where I'm looking in at her as I'm getting off the bed before I throw the money down. If you're really paying attention, I'm not. It's not even the same shirt. That was a
Oh,
pickup that
really?
I had to record with Luke really quick. But all the thing that sucks is all the jokes that are in that, especially in the beginning, that that kind of, because weren't able to work shit out and and tighten it up and change things that needed to be changed or whatever. There was so much stuff that kind of jokes that fell flat, like that thing where Larry just put all the condoms hanging out of my fucking
Yeah, yeah.
pocket. That
That
one,
was funny.
that one worked pretty well. The sign on my back, or
Mm-hmm.
again that other trick there where he does the little kiss and then there's a fucking star on my forehead,
Yeah, yeah.
and I don't even know it. I love that part.
Did the sign said "We'll act for what?"
I think it said for love.
For love. Okay, that's what I
If I
thought it
remember,
said.
I didn't. That's just from memory. I didn't even see it because I wasn't even watching most of it. I can't. Uh, but yeah, that whole that it is a funny shot there. Just the shot of me laying there asleep while she's watching TV and eating fucking grapes and drinking wine.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember that hotel. That hotel that was in Hollywood. Really tight space. Anyway, on paper it was, yeah, it was, there was no reason not to shoot it. But like I said, I wish we had much more time to really make all those jokes land. And boy, I gotta say, Miles had a lot of fun throwing an egg at me.
Yeah. That was cute. And being in California where you were, was that like, I'm sure it wasn't difficult to find an air, like to find a spot to film, but did you ever run into that where you go to film somewhere and somebody else is already filming there or something like that? Like, did you ever get that? Or did
Yeah,
anybody ever run into you guys like trying to film?
from the end of, not like that, but a smaller shoot like ours. There was actually the end of episode 5 at that little coffee shop.
Uh-huh.
That's actually near where Luke lived. There, right as there was somebody shooting some stuff there when I drove by to go up to Luke's to help bring some other stuff back because
Mm.
because I had the truck, and I get, yeah, there was some people. And then when we came back, they were gone, but there was some stuff. I don't know what they were doing, but this is back in 07, 08, so whatever it was. But yeah, somebody had just used that coffee shop, and I was like, I'd like to hope whatever we. It'd be funny to see that somewhere. I'm like, hey, we've shot at that coffee shop, but that's the only time with something like that. And we were all it was all guerrilla.
Mm-hmm.
There was no paperwork or whatever. Just easy permission, and because we were quick and no lighting setups, so nobody really nobody cared. They were okay with it as long as we didn't get into business way.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I think that lady that was sitting outside in episode 2 was just like, whatever. They're just filming.
Oh, she was sitting there waiting for a bus, waiting for
Yeah,
the
yeah.
bus.
So
Yeah, she
funny.
got lucky. She got to be in a, yeah. She didn't even know who. She didn't even realize that Mr. Heckles was walking
Yeah,
past her,
I know.
or old Joe. And that's one of the things about that. Even though it could be so much better, but it was fun. But one of the things that kept going through my head about it was, this is kind of like my Back to the Future, because Larry's character, he's kind of like Doc Brown, this
Hmm.
wacky old man, and I'm just along for the ride, looking around, going, what the fuck is going on? Just trying to
Yeah.
figure out what the hell. So like when I did Medal of Honor 4, the guy kept talking about, the director kept talking about Band of Brothers, and that's the kind of stuff I would think about, all those, just kind of using that stuff, and Back to the Future was almost always in my head shooting, maybe too much, that's why it wasn't
Hmm.
as good.
Too bad
Yeah,
they didn't get to do more of the Last Hand.
it would have been
Mm,
nice to actually get through the cards. But like I said, I wanted to do one with a Joker where we got the Joker coming in October. Did you see the new trailer? Even though we're ending now, but yeah, I wanted to do one with Schubert, and the card was what made him funny. Take the card away, and then he's not funny anymore. Anyway, love you, brother.
Love you, sister.
Look for yourself, Raul Neo, aka Juan Sarwalung. Had to bump comedian Dave Chappelle again. Thanks, Gary. Daddy loves you. That's what I'm saying, right? I'm not there? Damn. Messing with my peebles.